time. So, for another time. So, fall, then we get up again. Fall, then we get up again. Fall, then we get up again. Black gold. Fall, then we get up again. Fall, then we get up again. Fall, then you get up again. Black gold. Sitting back like I ain't rolled in a minute. Life's about to challenge, almost caught me slipping. My soul endorsed the killing. Like a villain, we back in it bit. Felt tingles through my vessel, that's how we always reign legit. Like they ain't hear me in the bag. Nah, like they ain't feels me in the past. When I told them I would make it, but they told me I was trash. Turned my ego into ash, then I surpassed all they ass on a spiritual path. What you claim as enlightenment struck me like some lightning. Focus, now I'm piping up like a faucet, water flowing through my vessel. Got me shining like a crystal, piercing hearts like a pistol with no harm. I transformed into what they could never be. Benevolent intuition vibrating throughout my entity to guide and convict me of my sins. So how you feel matter with you and with me, it depends, cause only God and I lay aside once I've gone within. Only God has seen the money plus the time we spent. Couldn't calculate the many times I sinned, but I give my all for my kin. Blood or an energetical blend, so many stories to tell. I bleed myself through my pen. I won't give up until I win. Patience for the bull growing thin, cause no other has been where I've been. So don't control how the blessings coming in, that'll never end, multiplying dividends. When I die, my soul will still live through the holy men, gentle when they grand for those glorifying where I've been. Historically, I can name a handful. There's a past of stories to mold my being into this gem. Don't plan to, it's already written for my vessel to influence like the paper. I'm the pen, hope my journey was worthwhile in the end. Keep going. All glory to the Most High. Thank you, Mama. Beautiful people, where I been, y'all? Where have I been? It's very clear that life has happened like it always does, and even tonight I'm just honored to be here. I feel like life is it's definitely put me through its fair share of challenges, and we're still on the route. The marathon continues for sure. But yeah, I'm grateful. I have a lot of reasons to be grateful, a lot of reasons to be thankful. And this is the catalyst for the video today. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, y'all. I was inspired to record this. Should I give y'all a little taste? Yeah, this is just something. This is my sample copy. Those who know, I'm a writer. I'm sensitive about my ish. Just for the sake of the people that don't know, these are all of my novels. This is the Love Plethora series thus far, but this here is just a sample. That's why I wanted to bring them all out so you could see. Transition to growth. We still got a story to tell. This one is PhatPat. This one is my copy. I always do something different with the copies for me to decipher, but this one right here was I just say like the sample page, and I guess I didn't necessarily, I like it. You see, trust me, the concept is there because the price is going up as I promised. So we got pages and we have a lot of conversation. We still got the dictionary. So the layout is the same in the new one, but I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and unbox the first set of copies. Like I mentioned, even though it didn't go how I imagined, this is still episode 30. I knew there would be 30 episodes, and it took me a year, and literally it's been a year since I recorded the last one. Actually, the last official video that I recorded was on Christmas last year, and this year it really did a number on me. That's something I could talk about later. Like, I'm just, it looks beautiful, right? That's all that matters, you know. Life ain't never meant to be easy, but the people that become better from it are, you know, that's the outliners. So yeah, let's get this open. Shouts out to Blurk. They're continuously going up on the prices. So y'all, I wanted this to be affordable, but in the same token, this novel has taken me about 2.5 years. This ain't like Renzo. I'm so sensitive about this one, y'all, because the character is a Sagittarius. So, you know, I had to wait to Sagittarius season. Shout out to Jelly, the artist for this particular cover. Shout out to my sister too, because if y'all don't know, she has been the artist for the past 3 novels, the covers, and you know, she will forever be a part of Love Plethora series regardless. So let's just pull out the first copy. Wow, y'all. It feels so good. With no harm, I transformed into what they could never be. Benevolent intuition vibrating throughout my entity to guide and convict me of my sins. So how you feel matter with you and with me, it depends, cause only God and I lay aside once I've gone within. Only God has seen the money plus the time we spent. Couldn't calculate the many times I sinned, but I give my all for my kin. Blood aura energetical blend, so many stories to tell. I bleed myself through my pen. I won't give up until I win. Patience for the bull growing thin, cause no other has been where I've been. So don't control how the blessings coming in, that'll never end, multiplying dividends. When I die, my soul will still live through the holy men, gentle when they grin for those glorifying where I've been. Historically, I can name a handful. Beautiful people, listen, I'm at the point in my journey when I'm realizing that I have to always surpass. I always have to endure. I always have to remember exactly why I'm doing this, so that I actually achieve the objective. Because, bruh, this is like, it's perfect timing. But it's like, as soon as I was getting close up for y'all to see this magic, it like stopped on me. And we're gonna work with the light, see if we can get it to allow us to focus. But we gonna get this out. I just want to talk a little bit about it. It just goes so well with the vibe. But yeah, that's the closest we gonna get, y'all. But this is art by Yam or Jelly. You already know what's up. She is also contact information, because her style is just unique. When I saw it, I had no idea that she would be the artist for this cover, but I wanted to be partnered with her. I feel like she's powerful. She's legendary. So shout out to that. And this novel, and if you know, I don't like hardcovers necessarily, but yeah, it works. I haven't recorded videos in a minute. As y'all know, took a break, and it's like so easy to just stay with the break, but oh, y'all can see it very clearly. Love Plethora series there. She got the PhatPat sad sign. You already know, money sign, or throat chakra. All the tattoos are perfectly placed. Like, I know y'all see this one, the sad symbol, because the waves and the butterfly, or for one, butterflies I think represent me deeply. The color blue as well. But just to keep it frank and short, I just feel like it's about growth. And even with the waves, I tried to change the color, but when I look at it, it just resembles the vines that's attributed with my old profiles on my covers. But even the flower just represents a form of artistry that's like raw, but it aligns with the story. It's like it's a piece of work, it's a piece of art, but it's like a raw perfection. Not to be that person, but yeah. And I just decided with the back page not to be full of vanity or anything like that, but it's just to represent an energy signature that I feel like I'm aligning with. I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday is in 2 weeks, so it's crazy because when I first started the podcast, I was 28. So all of 29, for the most part, was spent trying to stay above water, and I feel like I am for the most part. But as you see with the novel, I broke it down a little bit more, made it sharper with this one. The format is a lot more easier, not too overwhelming, but we still got the concept. These novels are going for $44 now. We started Love Plethora, $15. These are all the characters so thus far. This is PhatPat here. So even the evolution of PhatPat is something to mention, but she still got that green hair. And some people could say she's not fat. That's why I put I spelled it PHAT because it's pretty hot and tempting, but it does correlate to body perception. And just with me, I'm not fat, but I'm the alternative. So I still feel like I stand out on the aspect of being abnormal in some cases, where like I literally stand out. People see me, they like can't help but say, "Oh my God, you're so small," and you know. It's actually worse for us because people think it's tolerable or acceptable to always highlight my physical representation, when if I did that in the same analogy or the same aspect, some would be offended by the same exact things they spur, you know. But yeah, this touches on that. This touches on her background, so we get into understand the center. You know what I'm saying? This way it started. $15. $15. Yeah, I actually used to put the price on the novels. Probably should have stuck to that, but some people was paying more than $15 at the time, and that's when I was like, okay, so we're gonna see what we could get. I didn't sell a lot of these, but these was going for 20. Renzo. And I didn't sell a lot because that's when I started to get a little bit nervous of how I touched on things that is just so taboo in the ways of Renzo is Gemini. My sister killed that. Bruh, who could have done that and thought of it like that? Yeah, I see the vines. I love the colors, but yeah, I see Renzo. He still got the smile somewhat, but it's deeper. And I got a little nervous because I touched on psychological aspects, because everyone knows Gemini. That's my polarity. I'm a Sagittarius. So like they always know us to be intellectual in our own ways, but you know, when you're a being of one, that don't mean that you don't actively have the same alternative. You know, that's the aspect of choice in life, where it's like you can choose how you want to be perceived, what you want to do, how you want to take advantage of opportunities. And to be frank with you, I did not even want to be here, and now I feel so comfortable and so happy that I finally took it to the element of expressing, regardless of the transitions. Y'all going with me, you know what I'm saying? And fuck it, I'm gonna just go with it. Excuse my French. But I don't want it to be perfect. That's what makes it perfect. And it just taking so long and actually being here is perfect for me. Ain't no telling when I'm gonna get it out. And I wanted it to be so many different ways. Like, there's still so much to go into this video, but I'm happy to be here. So yes, this is Leisha. So this was a more psychological, and then as y'all see with the water, she's a Pisces. Y'all see the Pisces, my sister snapped constellation in the stars, and who else could have done that? And Leisha tapped on the energetical aspect with her being a mother, turning to being the single mother. Y'all see her evolution. The preppy, but then she actually get down and deep. But yeah, this is the actual order of the novels. So it was Love Plethora first, and we went emotional, touched on a lot of things that, like I said, are taboo. Infidelity, insecurity, emotional depth, for sure. Oh, let's show y'all the back. How could I forget? Because something to count on is underneath that water. Look at the vines. Chain on her ankle, and my I guess you could say culture. I don't know exactly where it's sourced from, but my upbringing, like we always say, when you have an anklet, that's actually like grounding you to this earthly realm. So as she's in the depths of emotion and water and mama, she's still grounded to the earthly realm. There's so many ways to perceive, and man, these people be snapping on my novels, because that one is an outer, external form of emotional, but this one is like, even though it's a lot going on the outer, it's really the small details that really into her being the dynamic and the symbolism behind what I'm trying to achieve. Because now that we touched on the emotional and we touched on the physicality and, you know, just balancing multiple personas, then I could touch on the Sagittarius energy, where it's about actually instilling, moving in that. And it may seem so subtle, but it's such a big deal to really be yourself. It takes a lot to really mold yourself into a form of confidence. And yeah, I'm proud of this novel. I feel like these novels are turning into skits, and my fluidity of being able to express a story. And it's really stories, like simple things that can be relatable to everything. We get to know her, and her just being a older sister, or just being a second parent. Like, you know, everybody can relate to that, how it feels to, you know, have to hold the weight that your parents sometimes need you to help with when there's multiple kids in the house, or not as much assets to balance it out. There's so many what ifs, and I'm excited to get these novels out, especially. Thank y'all for rocking with me, and we here. I'm grateful, and whatever it took, man, we just we made it. There's so much more to touch on, and I want to be that person to say, hey, this is the update and all things is great, but it's some things I'm just actually not even comfortable touching on right now, and that's crazy. But that don't mean I won't. You know, right now we just want to instill what compelled me to even do this podcast was this novel. So to have this in my hand, it's like, fuck what I thought it should have been. It's the perfect timing. This is me. So yep, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the people that supported. $44, that includes the shipping and handling, packaging, personalizing, because one thing about me is, I did the websites and I sold my novels to people I don't even know. Love Plethora is multiple places: Switzerland, motherfucking Hawaii, shit, all over the US, like all over Utah to motherfucking New York to motherfucking LA to motherfucking Vegas, you name it, Texas, you name it. Some of these places I was actually in, Georgia, Florida, y'all already know. We done had all age ranges, Love Plethora. And this is just the beginning, so I can't even read this novel no more because I've just developed so much as a writer. I feel like all I do is critique myself when I'm reading this novel, but I done read this novel and I've put my hand on this novel more than I feel any of my novels, because I've been in a blur, and I feel like 30 for me is this PhatPat of the Love Plethora series by your own Jazzyfeelz. So y'all go out and support. Y'all want to know how to get more insight on it before y'all buy? I do have the PDF available now, which is, it's still limited because y'all have to go through me to get it. Like, I'm not posting that shit on Amazon for them to get a little percentage of my shit. Like, if I self-publish it, I'm gonna go all the way with that self-publishing, and I like it always being interactive with, at least I be the one to touch them, sign them, send them off, and give my extra love and surprise to the people that receive. So whether it's a PDF, y'all let me know. I don't think those gonna go for 44. Maybe I go and knock it off to 22. The PDF is half the price, but to get these physical novels last forever, $44. That includes shipping and handling. And yeah, thank you guys. Peace.